Hello, everybody. That's a little bit loud. I'm going to turn that down. I think it's a little bit loud. It looks a little bit loud. Yeah. So, hopefully that's okay. Uh, hi. Oh, discs are not in the drive. I need to fix that. Welcome. Today we've got, again, we're going to do ease 1. And I've got some fun stuff for you, to show off. So we'll do that in just a second. But let me go ahead and get my discs in here. Okay. I'm always trying to remember not to put them on top of my iPad because I'm pretty sure there's magnets in that. Oh. This sweater is supposed to be like an off the sleeve sweater, but my fucking shoulders are so huge that they don't quite do that so much. It doesn't quite do that so much. But yeah. Excuse me. My throat's a little like weird today, so hopefully it'll be okay. If I too much. I forget. I have a mute button here. Yeah, I should use that. Okay, let's restart. Computer. Okay. And that should load up really quick. Pretty quick. There we go. Okay. So, we have a couple things to talk about today before I get started. One of them is last time we tried out this controller here, which I had, this is the one I used in the first time I streamed, and I did some, like, cleanup on it, and it's still not very good. So we're gonna put this controller aside, and we've got, 2 new controllers, and I need to plug in my phone before the battery dies, so let me do that. And let's see here. Where did the... Here we go. I'm gonna send a test message because someone said yesterday that the chat wasn't working. So let's see here. Okay, seems okay, I guess. If it doesn't work, if you can't chat, let me know. Somehow. If you follow me on something else, you know, fine. Yell at me. I feel like this camera position makes me feel like I'm like really like I'm hunched over. But whatever. Yeah. Anyway, what I was saying was, I'm gonna put that up here for a minute. No, where am I gonna put that? I need a place for this phone, honestly. I want to put it right here, but I've got to do with this stuff, so let me just move that. Okay, that'll work. So we have these. We have 2 controllers here we can test out today and see. This is basically, this is the NES Advantage controller. If you've ever seen the NES Vantage, Advantage, I think it's the NES Advantage, or is it the NES Max? Is the Advantage the joystick? Or is this the event? I don't remember. I'm getting them mixed up. Anyway, there was 2 NES controllers that Nintendo made, or licensed and made, like they're branded, that were released, after the original controller. One of them was the Max, I think, and one of them was the Advance. I think the Advantage, excuse me. And I think the Advantage is the big joystick thing, and this is the Max. But at some point, it was used as an MSX controller. This one is made by Sony. So either this came first and Nintendo said, ooh, let's license that for America, or the Nintendo one came first and then this was done as kind of a copy. But I'm guessing this was first. So I'm guessing this here is where the NES Max came from. So if you ever wondered, like, why did they come up with that? This is probably why, this Sony device. And then the other one that we have here is this Joy Card, which is made by Hudson. And you see a lot of these around, Joy Cards, but this is the one, I think there were even different companies that made them. This is one made by Hudson. Now, the reason this is my best one, but the reason we might not use this one to play the game is because I've been having some trouble with the connection on this cable. Maybe there's like there's a bad connection in there. So we'll try that one out. We might try the joypad first. What I've done is I've wired up, you can kind of see, it's hard to see, but you can kind of see here. I've wired up an extension cable to the back of my PC-88 so that we can change those on the fly. So we'll do that. But I also wanted to show you some books. So I've got several books here. I used to collect all this Ys stuff. These are, I mentioned this one yesterday. I'll go ahead and show you this one. This is a fan book. And this was actually done in 2009, it says. I can't really, it's green, so yeah. But this is a fan book, and it tells chapter 3, the Book of Dabi, and it's a manga. All about the storyline at that point. And obviously it expands the storyline a bunch and stuff like that. Has a lot of interesting stuff here. It's really cool. I would love to be able to find the whole series, but that would be a real challenge. Finding this one was very just kind of stroke of luck. Yeah. So that one's really neat. Like I said, I would definitely love to find the rest of them, but who knows? Looks like they used the MSX version for reference on this, according to the last page. That's cute. So that's neat. And then also, I want to show you, these are strategy guides here for the cover slipping. For the, let's see here, Famicom version of the game, because there was a Famicom version in Japan, and the Sega Master System. This was released in both the US and Japan. This was only released in Japan. And part of the reason they're really interesting is obviously, like, there's the, the off-brand art, Timu 8 here. But what's interesting about these is that these are actually really useful if you ever play either of these versions of the game, because they very heavily changed the maps around in these games. And you can kind of see, like, here, it's kind of hard to do the camera here, but you can kind of see, like, in this, let me try to do this way. You can kind of see in this section of the map, the over on the top of the mountain, they have a whole bunch of new area there. It's not in the artwork from the game. This is the Minea village. Like, this is that starting town. There's like a pond in the middle. So like that's new. There's like rivers and stuff in the middle of the town. This is that first area map, and there's like an island which is not in the original game. And then when we get to the top of the cliff, like where we run around the cliff edge, they vastly expanded the cliff edge area. There's lots of new areas, which is interesting. I need to check this game out, honestly. I've not really sat down and tried to play the Famicom version. And then, yeah, temple layout is all changed. Like, pretty much all the dungeons layouts have been changed around. You can kind of see, like, it is a little bland, but whatever. So that's something that I need to check out at some point. Like, even if you look at the actual in-game graphics here, like, pretty bland. Green floors, which means, you know, green screen problems. But yeah, so I found that interesting. This is hilarious. This is a mirror maze where you like step into a mirror and it teleports you. It's a teleport maze, and the person who owned this book scribbled in, oops, let's put it that way, scribbled in their solutions to the maze onto the page. Yeah, so there's that, and then I'll show you the Sega version also has different layouts. So for example, what we did yesterday, yeah, like the main areas, like the outside areas, basically the same, but the dungeons are different. So this is the first boss area. This is kind of the first part of that dungeon, and basically that whole floor is like pretty much mirrored. Normally the boss room is on the left side, and then here it's on the right side. Next room, there's also a whole bunch of stuff that's different. So I always find it very interesting that the Master System version and the Famicom version both have different layouts. And then this is a book that was printed with Falcom's, specifically with Falcom's permission, apparently, because they listed the company that made these games, Falcom. Their name is on the side as well as the publisher. And this book is really cool. It's gonna be hard to show off, but it's got lots of artwork, tons of really cool artwork, and then it's got like storyline, kind of like we had in the actual game manual, with lots of, again, more artwork. And then as you go on, whoa, that is some crazy artwork of the Rhoda tree. Yeah, and then as you go on, there is eventually maps. You have maps, which is good. We are definitely going to use some maps today. Now, I'm not 100% sure if this version's map is correct to our version. I think it is, but last time I tried to use this, I ran into some issues where it didn't seem like it was right. Or maybe I was just looking at the maps wrong, because this game's maps can get kind of wonky sometimes. So we can check it out, we can look at this, but we might not use that, because what we also have, aside from this book, which this book is supposed to cover E's 1 and 2, but I don't know if it has maps. It doesn't look like it has maps for E's 2. Oh wait, yeah, it does. It does. It's in the very back, in the bottom. I mean, not bottom, back of the book. So yeah, that one has 1 and 2. This book, The Great Compendium of the World of E's. I love this book. This is so cool. I mean, the other one was cool too, but this book was released sometime after the release of E's 3. So it does have stuff from E's 3 in it. It's got guides and stuff for E's 3. You can see here that there's full page artwork from the anime, and then there's publishers for magazines for PC Engine, Famicom, and PC. I guess they're all one publishing company, probably, but yeah. More scenes from the anime, which is really cool. I really like this anime a lot. I'm a big fan of the anime for E's 1. The E's 2 anime, not as much. But yeah, this book has, like, lists all the items. It's like an encyclopedia of items. You know, characters. You know, storyline. It's got your storyline. Got all your items here. We've got all the different monsters. You know, really cool. And then as you keep going, there's also some artwork, which is really cool. There's an interview with I'm not sure who that is. I'd have to look at it and see. But there's an interview there. Let's see. Does it say who that is? Okay. Oh, that's Takahashi Meijin. Oh. Oh, wow. Alright. Yeah, that's cool. If you don't know who he is, Takahashi Meijin is the, he was kind of a gaming legend back in the day in Japan. He was kind of in a way, the mascot for Hudson. I believe he was an employee of Hudson. He's, if you've ever played Adventure Island, the Hudson, not the weird, like, spin-offs, but the actual Hudson, Adventure Island games with the little Hawaiian, like, not Hawaiian, but like the little, like, caveman looking dude with a baseball cap. That's Takahashi Meijin. They used his face, particularly his jaw, for the character sprites. And he would do lots of events and promotional stuff. There's a video online you can find where he does I think it was a Famicom game challenge. Like, they did like a big arena with these like futuristic space cab looking machines where people like sit down in the machines, kind of like an arcade machine, but it looks like a spaceship or something like that. And the two of them battle it out, and they have like a whole audience and cheering, and they have the scores and overlays and stuff like that. It's really cool. And I believe he wins, but I don't remember for sure. And he's also famous for having the world record, the Guinness World Record for the fastest button presses in the world. If I remember correctly, it's something along the lines of like 30 per second. He can press a controller button like 30 times per second, which is, absolutely insane. It might even be more than that. I'm not sure. But anyway, he's just kind of a legendary person in the world of gaming, especially from this era. So having an interview from him is neat, and it makes sense because, you know, he was kind of a like I said, the ambassador for Hudson, and Hudson actually released their own in-house ports of Ys 1, 2, and 3 for the PC Engine, which is kind of what they're talking about here. They're talking about the CD-ROM versions. You can kind of see... Oh, sorry, it fell out. You can kind of see in the text that they mention the CD-ROM a lot. Oh, and that pressed the space bar. So that's cool. Guess we're going to load up the game. Strategy book is like, get on with it! Yeah. And then there's, looks like there's an interview with, might be the sound creator, but I'm not sure. Yeah. Anyway, what another thing this book has, which is really useful... Oh, there's a bunch of people. There's a bunch of interviews. Okay. There's an interview with the woman who voice acts Sarah in the anime. Yeah. So, there's this full color strategy guide section for Ys 1, 2, and 3, which is really, really nice. You got, you know, make sure you don't forget this item type things. Just so you know, this is the world of Ys 2. And that's not much of a spoiler. It looks like a spoiler, but it's not really a spoiler. That's the world of Ys 2. I think we will get to that eventually. And, yeah. So this tells you, like, what to make sure you don't forget and everything. And, yeah, it does cover all the way to Ys 3. So that's cool. You got Ys 3. And then in the back, in the very back here, we've got this. Which is a... Hold out! Ys 1 and 2, it says Ys 1 and 2 die map. Big map. And that's exactly what it is. It is a fold out map. Entire game of Ys 1 here. And then on the other side, entire game of Ys 2. So I'm going to use this, I think anyway. I'm going to use this. Wrong side. I'm going to use this for the next dungeon. So I'm going to try and see if I can put it... There! That should work. I'll put it up here. Ah! I'm gonna put it up there, but first... Yeah. First, I want to check out the controllers and see what we've got here. So, let's try out... Let's go ahead and load our save game. There we go. And we'll try out this controller first and see how that is. Okay. That's okay. Like, you can still kind of see, like, it's not amazing. It still has a bad tendency to go up when you want to go left. Which, to be fair, is maybe just kind of how this game works. Because sometimes, like, things just don't really... Like, it doesn't like to pushing two direction buttons at the same time. But this is okay. Probably playable. Not quite as accurate as I would like compared to the keyboard. But even with the keyboard, like if you're going down, you can't push left, start going left. You have to release it. So, and the same thing here. Yeah, it's the same thing. So it's not really the controller that's the issue there. It's just the game, the way the game is programmed. If I'm pressing down and I move my hand over to left, I have to get to a point where the down is completely released. The down button is completely released before you'll start going left, which is a bit of a problem for, you know, soft, round, like this kind of like, you know, diagonal prone controller. So now let's try the Joy Card and see if that one's any better, because at the very least, this one might be, well, it might not be. We'll see. It might be also still very diagonally. Diagonal-y? Not diagonally, but like like prone to doing diagonals. And hopefully it's still... Okay, that's not making a good connection. Yeah, okay, that one's not working. Well, that's frustrating. It's like, I love this controller, but I've got to figure out what's wrong with it. I've taken it apart before, and it's not a connection inside the controller, so it probably needs a new cable. Yeah. Not really what I want to do, but, you know. Okay, so we'll leave that one. Oh, I just noticed this. This is a Joy Card by Hudson. I was saying how Joy Card was like a common name, common controller. The card we were using, the controller we were using yesterday, is also a Joy Card, even though the design is like completely different. We'll do it like that. This is a Joy Card by Needs instead of a Joy Card by Hudson. I don't know. Hey, you're not supposed to be in the town. Get out of my town! Random AIs. Okay, so we'll try out, let's try out the Joypad. The Joy Card, I don't have it. I think it's this one. It might be a different one. Oh no, it's the Joy Card that has it. The Joy Card has a notch in the middle of the controller, the D-pad. There's a tiny little joystick nub that you can screw into that. It's not very good, but yeah. Okay, let's try using... Let's use this Joypad, the Sony Joypad here, and see how that works. See if I can make this work for this game. If not, we'll go back to using keyboard, because I do actually kind of like playing this game with the keyboard. Not so much like Ys 3. That would not be so great, but Ys 1 and 2, yeah, keyboard's fine. I mean, you can do Ys 2, Ys 3 with a keyboard. Ys 4 was also released by Hudson, in-house program, as well as Tonkin House for the Super Nintendo. They're both very different games in a lot of ways, but there's a lot of fan debate about which one's better. And then Falcom finally made their own in the Vita era, and people were like, meh on it. Anyway, excuse me. It's kind of a, what do you call it? A remake, I guess? Alright, let's see here. We're good. We've got I think we've got the highest sword we can get. We should still buy that other shield. I mean, I don't really need it, but it'd be cool to have it. Let's go see what we can buy. Oh, this is kind of annoying. I don't know if this controller's gonna work out. Okay. It's kind of a weird time It's like 5 a.m. in America. In the East Coast, so not the best time to be streaming. I don't know. It was when I was ready. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do schedules and stuff. Okay. Let's go to the town. And make sure there's not any more swords we can buy. I don't think there is. No. Towel Whirl is the last sword. What about... we got the reflex, chainmail, plate mail, reflex. No, wait, actually, did we get the reflex? Let's see here. Armor. Reflex, yeah. Plate mail, chainmail, reflex. Oh, we didn't buy the silver armor. But that's not in there. They don't have it. I don't think. I think if you try and buy the silver armor, they say we don't have it. Yeah. And then sword, shield? Small, middle, large shield, silver shield. Again, they don't have the silver shield. So let's see which shields we have. We have the... oops. We have the silver, middle, and small. We don't have the large. Let's buy the large just to have it. Yes. Okay. Cool. Oh, it did change the order. Okay. I wasn't sure if it would change the order of the shields. To put them in the actual correct order of strength, and it does. So if I get the other swords, wait, I don't have the beginner sword. Do I have enough gold for that? I don't think I do. 500 gold. I should get the beginner's short sword at some point, so we can think with our short sword or something. Terrible movie. Beverly Hills Ninja, I think it is. Anyway, yeah. So we're gonna do the mines next. And that'll be fun. And we'll see how well this controller holds up for me. It takes a bit of getting used to. It's kind of weird because my thumb wants to rest on this little... it's hard to see, but like... there's this... get off me. There's these like two... notches here? Go away. There's these two notches on the other side. I think that's to make it lay flat when you're sitting it down. But when you're holding the controller, like, that's kind of where your finger needs to be. So you kind of have to, like, hold it like a trigger. Except it's small and it kind of jabs into your finger. So it's not super comfortable. Which is cool. Yeah. But hey. Okay, let's save. And we'll go in the mines. And like I said, I do have a map with me this time. This map shows items, which is really useful. Looks like the silver armor is on the first floor of this dungeon. So that's cool. Let's see here. Okay. I really, really love this area's music. It's one of my favorite, like, just like dark, dungeony, dank sounding songs. Is there oh, okay, there is. Is there? No. Oh, I see. We haven't gone far enough though. I'm looking at the map while doing this, so. Wow, we already have enough for that sword. So let's go. It says the silver armor is there and the timer ring. So we have 3 items to find on this map. We have to get the, well, we don't have to, but the heal potion, which I don't want to get that one because I think we still have it. And if you get it, if you open up a treasure chest with a heal potion while you're carrying a heal potion, it will just instantly use the heal potion. Or maybe it will say, I can't remember, maybe this version just says that like it's you just can't take it. Either way, we don't need to worry with that. So let's go ahead and find the silver armor and the timer ring, which timer ring slows down enemies, so that's kind of cool. Ah, okay, that was wonky. Silver armor should be down, and then we kind of go to the right and then go up. Looks like, yeah, here we go up. Aw. Alright, we got the silver armor. I sang it this time. At least I tried. What? Okay, that was weird. Not on your screen apparently, but on my whole monitor just went out for a second. I think the power cord is loose. Or something touched the power cord when I pushed a little bit on the table. Anyway, let's see here. Silver armor, yay! There is a silver sword. I don't think it's in this dungeon. I think it's in the next dungeon. But yeah, let's go walk around and do stuff in this cave, this mine. This is a mine. Actually. I'm going in a circle. Well, whatever. See what I mean? Okay. Let's see here. What is down there? Let's find out what's down there, if there's anything down there. I can't quite read the map and tell if there's like actually something down here. Oh, there's not. Okay. We need to go up here. Yeah, and to the left a little bit, or to the right a little bit there, and then go all the way up. It is easy to get lost even when you have a map. There we go, I think. Okay, yeah, I think I want to go down here. Oh, hey. I'm gonna go down here. And just kind of keep going down. As far as I can. And then I think the timer ring should be, yeah, in there. Ah. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Wow. Oh, we have the, I just realized, I think we have the power ring on when we're fighting the boss, and I would much rather have the ring mail on to have that damage. Yeah, that would explain why we were like one-shotting stuff, but it would also explain why we're taking massive amounts of damage. Let's not do that. Okay, so how do I get... That? Let me see if I can find my way back to the entrance. Because I think I gotta find... Okay, there's the heal potion. So, don't need that. I mean, I guess I could use it. I could do that, I guess. I could just, you know, use the heal potion. Not that I... Oh, no, not load. Not that I'm gonna, like, need this later, so... Because I'm not gonna, like, come back for it at another point, so I might as well just get it now. Or I probably should have, like, fought a few more enemies and then picked it up, but whatever. Okay, so we picked up the heal potion. Now I've got to find the entrance to some mine shaft that I've got to find a kind of a hidden door to. Let's kill that grapes. That big cluster of grapes. Yeah, see, that's not as good feeling. Like, my ability to feel like how I'm moving is not that good with this. Like, when I'm using the keypad, I can feel which finger I'm using at each time. Yeah, I know. I can feel which finger I'm using at any time. To know which direction I'm gonna go in, so I can kind of like do. I can kind of like do, right? But it's kind of harder to. It's a lot harder to do that with this controller, which makes like getting to the side of enemies, which is a very important thing in this game. Getting to the side of enemies kind of really difficult. Ah! Yeah, see, like, that I shouldn't have taken that many hits there. Okay, we're back to where the timer ring was, so let's go up. I think this would make the boss, like, impossible, so I think I'm going to ditch the idea of using the controller at all, and we'll go back to our trusty keyboard. Because the controller kind of hurts anyway, so yeah. Okay, so let's see here. Go this way, right? Yeah. Oh, that's a lot better. Okay. And now we can go down. Yeah. We keep going down. And down. And down. And to the right. Okay. Okay, and then I think... There it is! Ooh, you're supposed to see this! You're supposed to spot that. You're supposed to be like not, oh, don't see it. Oh, that's so hard to see. That is so hard to see. It's a lot easier to notice, I think, in other versions. But yeah. Okay, cool. This will get us to something kind of neat, which is we're in a mine, but there's an actual like mine shaft, like a well, like almost like a well, where they we leveled up, where they like drop for like dropping buckets and stuff. And yeah, we're going through it. You can see they've got buckets and things like that. They got a bridge across it. It's really long. Remakes make this bridge a lot shorter, which I find interesting. But yeah, this is like a well shaft, or a mine shaft, a well shaft, a mine well shaft. It's just a shaft for like lifting up all the materials that they've... I guess it's a mine shaft, not a well shaft, because I'm guessing those buckets are for like rocks and stuff that they're mining. There's one on the floor below this as well, so we're going to go down and then we're going to end up basically on the lower, like, one floor below this, which is kind of neat. And yeah, we did level up, so that's good. Okay. Alright. Okay, let's save here. You know, it might just be that this game is kind of laggy with the whole save button thing. It might not be that the keyboard's bad at all. It might just be that this game is running kind of slow right now. I hadn't really thought about that, but that might be why it's taking a second to go to pull up the No, that didn't work. That worked. No, it's not. Okay, it's the keyboard. Okay, so ow. And we load. I think, and I'm gonna say probably not, but I'm thinking that there's at least one version of this game, and it's probably not this one, where this well shaft counts as like a photosynthesis spot where you can actually heal if you stand while you're in it. But I don't think so, but let's find out. No. No, can't heal. So sad. Okay, let's go. Let's try going in this door again and not getting smacked back out of it. There we go. Ooh, that guy's a bit tough. We're gonna have to face a bunch of those. Okay, we're on the second floor, and the entrance to that is kind of in the middle. Oh, okay. The door to the next floor is actually like right below this. Like not here, but like around the corner from it. And we don't want to go there first. We want to get the heal ring. So let's go ahead and get the heal ring. I'm probably going to want to use that. Ooh, that's a big mouth. I don't remember what it's called. I looked this up earlier and I forgot. Okay. We want to go... this way? Yeah, I think this is right. Somewhere along this, like, upper wall, there should be a door. Oh, maybe we're... oh, we went around the top. Okay. So we go down, and then... yeah, I see. There's a whole doorway there. There we go. And ow! 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 Of course they put a really hard, powerful enemy, like a really strong enemy, right in front of the door to the room that lets you heal. Of course. The eye blocked me. Alright, let's try that again. Let's see here. I want to go down. Okay. I want to go down this way. Right? Yeah. And then go to the right. I don't want to go there. I want to go up this way. Okay. Oh, the mouth dude. Oh. Okay, we gotta deal with this thing. It does not come out unless I go for it. Ah! Ah! Okay, I'm going in. Oh, that was probably a bad idea. It was probably hard to get out of here. Oh, hey, we got the heal ring. Now, the heal ring basically allows you to do the whole photosynthesis standstill thing, except indoors. Problem is, we've got a big scary dude wandering. So we don't want to heal here, but we're going to. For a little bit at least. If we see the guy start getting near us, we quickly hit the inventory button and change rings. But we'll heal for now. We'll try. We'll see how far we get with this before he wanders in to smack me down, because I don't have the ring mail on right now, so I've got the heal ring on, which makes me way more, probably like a one-hit kill, honestly, unless I get to the max level. I mean the max like HP, which would then be like a two-hit kill probably. But this is, yeah, this is going about the speed as the outdoors, which is fine. I mean, it just means I have to talk more. You have to listen to me ramble while we're healing. Kind of like going to the gas station, we have to recharge our ADOL. The ADOL station. We're getting pretty good. Hasn't shown up yet, so maybe we got outside of its AI's range, or maybe it's just stuck on a wall or something. Never know. Okay, that's pretty good. I mean, I could go for it. I could push it and go for the full heal. But that could be a mistake. Well, let's try it. Let's see if we can make it all the way to the full heal and then get a quick item change and a save. That would guarantee us we're getting out of here. Let's see here. We got it. Cool. Okay. Let's change the ring back to the male ring. Or ring male, whatever. And save. Yeah, alright. Great. Full health restore without getting smacked around. That's good. That's important. This means something. Okay. Let's continue on. By the way, I haven't shown you this keyboard. This keyboard is fantastic. Oh, I just realized I only need half of this map because it's only these 3 squares right here that we're using right now. So I can fold this map in half for now. But I can't fold it any less than that. Let me show you the keyboard that we're using. This keyboard is absolutely gorgeous. I adore this keyboard, and the sound, the mechanical. This is one of the nicest feeling mechanical keyboards I have ever used. It feels so good. It's just like, oh, the sound it makes. Can you hear that? It's gorgeous. It feels so nice. It's got these really big stands here. It's heavy, and but it's solid. It's so solid. I like this. In a lot of ways, I think I like this better than the IBM, the original IBM keyboard. It's not as big. It doesn't have as big of a foot. I mean, it's taller, but it's not as wide. Yeah, it's just a great keyboard. And this one's in really good shape. I think this one was restored, so. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's try and kill this thing. Oh, it didn't get anywhere near us. Where did it go? It went off to Wonderland. Wander, not wonder. Okay, let's get a map here. There's a... Oh! So we need to find, in this area, we need to find the silver harmonica, which I'll explain what that's about in a bit. There's actually an NPC that asked us to find the silver harmonica when we go into the mine. Back in the big town, not the Zepic village, but the Manea town. And I did not actually, like, go to that NPC. But if you do go to that NPC in the game, she will tell you that she's lost her silver harmonica, and she would really love it if you can find it. And in this game, you know, silver is often a code word for important things because of the whole Claria silver thing. And then there's also the fruit for the Rota tree that allows you to talk to the tree, which I think might be where we get the silver sword. So let's go and get that. Let's see here. Looking at my map, we're gonna go. I feel like it's weird. I've got this map laying in front of my keyboard, and then I've got my hands on the keyboard. I feel like a typing, like a what do you call it? Like an administrative assistant or something. Like an 80s secretary. Let me take notes. Type, you know. Where are we? We are... Oh, I see. Okay, let's go... this way. You're here. And around here somewhere. Yeah, let's go down here. Okay, and then I think to the left. Might have gone too far. Oh, yeah. There we go. Oh! There's our, brain eye thing. Ah! What the? Oh, okay, cool. Gotcha. Alright, we got the Gino harmonica. Oh, te ni ireta. I like that phrase, te ni ireta. It means literally, like, got in hand. Te meaning hand. In ireta, like, like, got into your hand. It's like, the item got in your hands. It just means you got something, but... yeah, Gin no harmonica. Gin meaning silver. Which, you know, if you know your Pokemon, you'll know that Lugia is the Gin Pokemon, and Ho-Oh is the Keen Pokemon, the gold Pokemon. And Lugia's area in the game is based off of Kinkakuji, which is the gold temple in Kyoto, and Lugia's area is based off of Ginkakuji, which is the silver temple. And let's see here. Get! I got stuck. That was weird. I got stuck on the wall. Oh, I'm stuck on the... I should have saved after I got the silver harmonica. Oh well. We've got looks like we've got some spam here, so let me do that. Okay. Okay. So we need to go back down and get the silver harmonica. So that's fun. Wait, no. Where are we? Oh yeah. We were at the heel ring. So let's go this way. This is right. Yeah. This way. Oh, I see where we're at. Okay. Oh, I was looking at the wrong map. Haha, I was looking at the wrong map. Fun. Okay, so let's go this way. Right? No. Ah! Wrong way. This way? There we go. Okay, got the silver harmonica again. Kino harmonico. Tini ireta. I should save. You know what? Actually, what I should do is heal and then save. Because right now we don't have any enemies around, so might as well heal while we have the opportunity. While I'm doing that, I'll show you this cool strawberry cross necklace that I have. It's a black strawberry. Not a real strawberry, obviously, but yeah. No, I don't want to save until I turn the... If I save with the heal ring on, when I load again, I will forget that the heal ring is on, and then I'll, like, die. So let's switch it first, and then save. Okay. Save to that disk. Write that floppy. Okay. They say don't copy that floppy, but, I mean, gotta pass my save data along somehow. Sounded weird. I'm just spreading my save data. Okay. Yeah. This way? No. Oh, I see. This way. Then. I keep wanting to go down too early. Don't read into that. In the map. I keep wanting to like go down at the wrong point. And yeah, we're back to this. Like I said, we're in the mine shaft again, which is cool. And I think this actually kind of loops around. I think this is actually a loop. Oh. Here, let's see. Can I do this? Come here. Yeah. Come on. Come on, big eye. Come on, big eye. Big eye, not big guy. Come on, big eye. Come on. Come back here. Come back here, you little... Stone. No, you don't do that to me. I'm supposed to do that to you. That big eye took me from behind. Pretty hard. No, don't get no, go to the left. No, oh, Adol. I'm gonna get this thing. Okay, fine. No. What the mess is this? There. Take that, you motherfucking eyeball. No, there's another one. Why is there another one? Why did another eye spawn? I wish I'd saved inside the mine shaft thing. At least we saved after we got the silver thing. The silver harmonica. So now it's just a quick walk back to where we were. A jaunt. This is probably like a sign. The fact that I'm like taking a lot of damage from these guys is probably a sign that I should like level up. But actually, you know what? What it probably is a sign that I need the sword. Because I have to hit them a lot. And it's not like they're dropping like mega tons of experience either, so... Like, I'm supposed to be able to hit these guys harder than I'm actually doing. Which means I probably need to, like, make my way over to this Rhoda fruit. Go get the Rhoda tree. Like, leave the dungeon, go to the Rhoda tree, get the silver sword, and then it will be a lot easier to deal with these things. I don't need to kill this guy, I just want the experience points. Okay, I'm gonna go in here. Hopefully he doesn't follow me in here. If he does, oh, he's already following me. I was gonna say, if he does, it should be pretty easy to kill him. Because they tend to not like zigzag in these areas. Which means I can zigzag. I can zig when they don't zag. Let's heal a bit. Get myself kind of in the center of the camera, so that we don't have like an enemy just like run in off screen and smash me. At least if an enemy comes in, I have time to react because I'm in the center of the screen. Yeah. Do not want to just get off-screen hit because I was standing too close to the edge of the screen. That is a real thing that will happen in this game if you're not careful. So, yeah, there's not... So, unlike the last dungeon where it was really long, this one is not that long. So we will probably be done with it pretty soon. I mean, obviously I've got to do the whole road of fruit and all that kind of stuff. And I might have to level up as well, once or twice. Because the boss of this dungeon is one of the most infamously hard bosses in this series. And I don't really want to do it, but no choice. Okay, change the ring. You know, it'd be cool if Adol could just wear, like, he's got 10 fingers. Just wear all the rings. Maybe it's like magic overload or something. You get like good roided out on rings. I've got so many rings! You like Hulk smash or something. I don't know. Anyway. There we go. Gotcha, dude. Definitely the next floor's enemies will be giving us a lot of experience. I mean, these are not bad, but... Okay. Come on. Thank you. Got the Rhoda no Tane. Oh, seed? It's fruit in other versions. But it's seed in this one? Tane is seed, I do believe. I mean, I guess it could be also considered a fruit in that sense. Let me save. And then we'll track our exit back out and try and go visit some trees. We'll bring the seeds back to their trees. Yeah, see, that's why I saved there. Okay. Yeah, this way. Ah! Get off. It doesn't help not being able to see very far, like having the low distance is like sucky. I mean, it definitely intensifies the feeling of like I'm trapped in a old mine and there's enemies and I need to fight my way out. Like it definitely really intensifies that feeling, but at the same time, like, yikes. Okay, beat that dude up. Okay, cool. Now we're cool. Now we're back at the first floor, and we'll just go back to the mine shaft and get out of here. Come here. Gotcha. There we go. Sometimes getting lined up to hit enemies with the keyboard is like really kind of... Say getting hit with the keyboard like I'm like taking this keyboard and like bashing them, but yeah. You know what I mean? Let's just, let's go ahead and heal one more time. Because, I mean, this is a really good open... Like, this is a defensible space because there's a lot of room for me to, like, maneuver up and down, but they don't have a ton. Like, there's not... Well, I say a lot. There's enough. It's a pretty easy place to hit enemies in, so... Good place to stand. Excuse me! It is 7 p.m. here in Japan. 6 a.m. in the East Coast. I don't know what that is in California. 4 a.m. Something like that, maybe? Who knows? No, if it's 6 p.m., it's 6 a.m. in the East Coast, it's probably like 3 a.m. in the West? I don't know. Something like that. 3 or 4. America has 4 time zones? There's... Wait, that's right? There's... Eastern, Central, Mountain, and... What's the West Coast time zone called? West? Oh, hey, look, something tried to wander in. See, that's what I mean by easily defensible. I can see which line it's on, like here or here, and I can just go like, ooh. So it's easy to hit stuff. How many time zones are there? I swear there's 4, but what are they? Maybe it's just the... No. U.S. time zones. I'm gonna look this up. There are... No, I'm not counting Alaska and Hawaii. There's Eastern, Central, Mountain, Pacific. That's what it is, Pacific. Oh, but Pacific and Mountain are the same time. Well, I didn't realize that. So it actually is 3 hours difference between. For some reason I was thinking it was going to be 4 because there's 4 like but it's not. Mountain Standard and Pacific Daylight are this. Oh, because Mountain maybe doesn't have daylight savings. So that's probably why. So sometimes, some periods of the year, Pacific is going to be 1 hour later than Mountain, I guess. Anyway, point is, it's 3 a.m. in California. So if you're out in California, why are you watching this? And if you're in America, if you're in the East Coast, why are you watching this? I mean, you're not. I can see right now that no one's actually watching. I'm just kind of doing this for funsies, and I'll post it to YouTube later. People can come back and watch it or whatever. I really gotta like get up and do this at a time when actually there are people around, not like 3 o'clock in the morning for people. But it's just frustrating because like it's a good time for me, bad time for everybody else. I think I can take this route most of the way back to the door. Except I gotta go to the left here. This area seems hard to memorize, but it actually wouldn't be too bad to memorize, I think. Something's scratching my... Ah. Gotta... Something getting my eye there. It's okay though. Good, thank God. That helped. You know, jabbing myself with my nail in my eyeball really helped. Okay, I think we're back out to the door. Yeah, cool. Got some more grapes. Beat some grapes up. Okay, so there's like an eye. I've got like an eyelash in my eye, and I cannot get it to come loose. Okay, anyway, so now we can talk to the rotor trees. So let's see if we can find them. They're near the lake, right? So like, here's one. Oh, okay. お前は植物の言葉がわかるんだ。Oh, 言葉が。Spacing! See, they put spaces, right? But they put 言葉が. And I thought that was one word, 言葉が. But it's actually 言葉が. They connect it, so they connect the particles at the end of the words on this. Okay. Good to know the way they've written this. Maybe this is a common thing to do. Is they've spaced the words out, but they've added the particles at the end of the words. So, お前は植物の言葉がわかるんだね. So it means, oh, you can understand our language, our speaking. 私の名前は, so you see what they did there. 私の, no being the particle. That means like mine. 名前は, named. Is a way, wa is like a connecting particle, kind of like is. Rhoda. This is the rhoda tree. Let's see here. 弟の足元には oh, at your feet. 銀色の輝く okay, there's a silver 輝く shining silver pin. Okay, let me try that again. 弟の足元には銀色に輝く剣が眠っている眠 I think that's 眠 Yeah, 眠っている there's a okay, let's try that again. So below your feet there's sleep. I'm gonna try this in like a flowery language. Below where you stand there sleeps a shining silver sword. How about that? Yeah. Okay. あれはずっと昔イーズの字体に埋められたためのなんだ。Okay. So basically this is a sword from the ancient land of Ease. It was born, I guess, it was created in the ancient lands of Ease. And okay. Huh? Okay. How do I get it? Oh no, it says Ototo. That means brother. That's older brother. No, it's younger brother, I think. Yeah, I think that means go to the other tree. Below the foot of the other tree, the tree's brother. I was saying you, but it wasn't you. It's Ototo. Which there, here we go. Ah, 世界に the world 災いが蘇る. Oh, okay, something about the world like was reborn. Izuno Jidai. Oh, Jidai is what it said. Was that a typo? Let me check that tree. The other tree. It said, I swear it said Jitai, which doesn't make any sense to me. But Jidai era does make sense. If you can, I can't point this out, but on the second row, the 1, 2, counting the dash, the 1, 2, 3, 4, first word, and then the second word, there's the second character. It's got the two little, like, the little chon, the little, like, apostrophe looking thing beside it. That turns the T into a D. And so it should be G-Dai. But I don't think we had that apostrophe on the other tree. Anyway, Izu no Jidai ga yomigaeru. The era of Ease is returning. Yusha yo, your hero. Ima ga tabidachi no. Maybe I just couldn't see it because it's kind of hard to see when it's smashed up against other characters. Toki da. Hi no nemoto kara giniru no hikari ga. Oh, so a silver light came from the base of the tree, and we got the silver sword. So there's your Japanese lesson for the day, and that's a terrible, terrible Japanese lesson. I'm so sorry. My Japanese reading skills are like, bleh. And this isn't even kanji. But hey, we got a silver sword. We should go ahead and buy that other sword too, because I did say I wanted to like get all the swords. But let's also on the way back. I'm gonna go to the town and buy the other sword, and then we'll go back to the mine. But before I do that, let's check this tree and see if there was a typo or if it's just my mind. Where's the other tree? Okay. No, it definitely says G-Tai. That's a typo. It should say G-Dai. If you look on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th line from the top, the last word there after it says Izuno, there's 4 characters there. G-Tai ni, it should be G-Dai. So, let me get the stream manager back up. So that's like a stop. That's a typo apparently. We found a typo in an old Japanese game. I mean, it's possible that there's a way to write that word that is tie instead of die, but I don't think so. Let me check and see, actually. Let me pull up my Japanese dictionary on my phone and see if G-tie... Oh, okay. I think it's a different word, meaning like situation. No, but I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Essence? Maybe it's G-tie meaning essence. The essence of ease? I don't know. That could be a typo, or it could be a not, or it could be a... I would have thought it was G-die, like era. But I'd have to look at the sentence again. That could have been not a typo. That could have been just saying something about like the essence of ease, like the kingdom of ease. But I don't know. We'll find out. I'm gonna go back and look at that one more time. And everyone's like, "Oh my god! Stop looking at the tree. Stop talking to trees." As they go and buy a sword for no reason that we don't need. Collection! Yay! The more you collect. Short sword. Alright. Now we have all three of the swords from the shop there. Yeah. Power, long sword, short sword. Cool! Nice. Let's get out of here. We'll go back to the mine. Well, we'll go back to the tree, and then we'll go back to the mine. And you're like, don't go back to the tree! And I'm like, I want to go back to the tree. No, I don't want to go back to the tree! And I'm like, but I want to read what the tree says. I don't care about the bloody tree! Just let's go to the mine! And I'm like, but I'm curious what the tree says. No! I don't want to go to the bloody tree! Don't ask me why I'm doing that voice. It's stupid! I don't care about your stupid tree! Let's just get on with the game! Oh, okay, okay. Don't ever let me do voices. Actually, do let me do voices, because I like doing voices. And I'm actually halfway good at voices. Okay, let's see what this tree has to say. No! あれは、ずっと昔、イーズの事態にokay. I get it. I get it now. That was my fault. That was my fault. Not the game's fault. What they're saying, I believe this is supposed to be a situation. And what they're saying is that the silver is the source of the current situation of ease, or like the reason that silver is like the reason for their troubles, basically. Because if you looked at the other storyline, like it talks about how the rest of the storyline, it talks about how like when they found the silver is when monsters came out, both in the past and now. I think they recently found some silver, some Claria silver. And so, yeah, it's telling us that basically, like, the silver is the problem. Or is the source of the problems. I mean, I'm guessing that's kind of what they're trying to say. I could be wrong. Okay, let's look at our map and find our way back to the boss area. Should be pretty easy to do. We still have to get to the third floor. We haven't done the third floor yet. We'll probably need to level up somewhere in the... Probably do it in the third floor. Oh, that was... Yeah, that got that clear glass, glass dilder looking dude. Pretty quick. Got him pretty hard. Took him down. And we're gonna go this way. No, I went to this way. Come on. Don't get stuck on the rocks. And then we go down here and we look for the hidden door. There it is. And there's another glass dilder. Glass object of conical shape. Okay. A walking, talking, battle fighting butt thing. Ignore me, please. It's kind of weird. I feel so hunched over. Like, because I have to, like, the way I have to play this with the keyboard, like, I can't, like, I can lean back, but my back's kind of hurt, so I can't lean back really, like, all the way back, because this chair has a little bit of lean to it. It starts to hurt my hip if I do. So I'm, like, staying up here, but I'm kind of, like, hunched. I need to be more, like, upright. Need to be all, like, you know, oh, instead of, like, I'm hunched over, and because I'm old, or something like that, you know? I want to be like, hi, I'm still capable of good posture. Even though I don't really feel that way, my back's been hurting recently. But, whatever. Okay. Good and healed. Let's go ahead. There's going to be a lot of this, like, stopping and healing as this game progresses, because once you get into the Darm Tower, which is, like, pretty much the whole rest of the game after this boss, once you get into the Darm Tower, you're stuck in there, so you're not going to be able to leave to heal, so you're going to be using that heal ring all the time, which means a lot of just, like, standing there and hoping enemies don't smack you in the face. You know, unless you, like, just, you know, play good and don't take damage. Which is not something you can really say happens a lot in this game. Okay, so, we need to go... We got everything in this room, so we need to just go to the doorway that's, like, right above here. We'll go this way. You can go left or right. I choose to go left. For some reason. No. Oh, wait, yeah. Sorry, I keep mixing it up. It's below, not above. There we go. Yeah, that should be the door to the next floor. So let's save. Okay. Load our floppy disk. Okay, cool. We are... Okay, ah! The game really likes doing that. It's really annoying. It loves putting enemies, spawning enemies right on top of doors. If you're not, like, ready, if you know, aren't just, like, don't start, like, moving immediately, you get hit. Okay, so, I'm looking at my map here. I've got my big map. And it looks like we need to go... Oh, yeah, I remember this map. This map is pretty easy. So, it's not too difficult. There's only a few ways. There's only, like, you really only, like, there's only a couple branches. So, it's pretty easy. You just kind of have to follow the rocks, basically. But we don't have to do that because I've got the map. But, like, yeah, it's just gonna be... Oops. Pretty much just following the path. There's 2 items in here, and one of them is a heal potion, which we might use just because. I'm gonna smack this guy a little bit. Yeah, cool. Yeah, go that way. Yay. Then we gotta go up. There's a lake up here. There's a little lake. Let's look at the little lake. We don't need to. It's kind of a dead end, but let's look at the little lake anyway. Yay! The little cave river or something. I don't know if it's supposed to be a lake or a river. Well, there's one on the other side of this map as well. So this room, this floor. So maybe it's yeah. See, that's what we're gonna go get. That's the key actually to the Darm's tower, which is where we're gonna be spending the rest of the game. But we'll get there. We gotta go around the corner here. Get there. Then we gotta go up and up and up and up. Let me get this fire bird again. Then I'm really gonna probably need to level up. I'm gonna need to at least get one more level before I try and do the boss. I know there is no way I'm damaging the boss if I'm not at the next level. I just know that. Like, just guaranteed that's not happening. Okay, so somewhere around here there's a branching fork. Here it is. Oh, and an armor dude. Nice. Got him. And that guarded the... or both of them. Guard the key. Come here. Okay, come this way. No? Okay. Oh. Okay, gotcha. And probably another one spawn back where it were. Oh no. Didn't spawn one. Yay! We got the Darm no Kagi o te ni ireta. Okay. I love the sound of playing this game with this keyboard. It's very like... I would use this keyboard as my everyday keyboard if I had like an adapter for it. No, I wouldn't. I mean, I would, theoretically, but... it's kind of big. I mean, I could see myself wanting to use it, though. PC-88 keyboard I would probably use as my main keyboard. But we'll show you that later. Okay, we're gonna follow the water around, basically. Oh, I moved on me. No, no. Yeah, because this way leads to the heal potion. And I figure we might as well just go ahead and use it. We can't use it during the boss battle, so we might as well just use it now. We've got another one in hand anyway. So we can't, like, you know, we can't, like, store multiples. So let's just save. We're getting closer to leveling up anyway. We're at 41 out of 51. So let's save and smack some stuff. I mean, I can try the boss just as is, but we will die. We will so die. No, ow, 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 ow. What is this thing getting at me? Ow. Ow! Get off! Ugh. So, with a really responsive controller makes this game a lot easier. Where it's really easy to just, like, maneuver to the left and right really fast. The way this thing is designed, it's, like, kind of hard to, like, change directions and also, like... oh my god, get off the wall. These guys are not cool. Come here. Come here. No? Okay. I guess I'm gonna try and heal, because I'm about to die. Means I gotta use the heal ring again. That's annoying. I'm probably gonna get rammed by this enemy. If I see the enemy, we immediately hit the inventory, switch rings, and then try and take it down. But maybe not. Maybe we won't. Ah! I mean, I was... I got startled, and I hit the wrong key. I hit the wrong key. Where did we save? Did we save after we got the heal potion? Or the Darm Tower key? We saved it for the Darm Tower key. Okay. No, wait, that's the heal potion. Okay, that's fine. So let's work our way back towards the door to the boss. Fighting jerky enemies as we go. That like to just kind of like teleport themselves into different directions. Oh my god. What the... What are you doing? Ugh. These guys' movements, this particular enemy's movements are so bizarre. It just changes on you so suddenly that it's like really hard to lock them. Like that, when you lock them, it's easy, but it's hard to get them in that lock because their movement patterns change so sporadically. Where are we? Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, I don't want to be there. Yeah, see, if the regular enemies are giving me this much trouble... There we go. Gotcha! That might be a good place to level up, actually. I mean, as cheesy as that sounds. At the very least, it's probably a good place to heal. Let's get... around. Make sure I'm not going the wrong way. Yeah, cool. Should see the water again in a second. Yep. We're almost to the boss. Let's just save down here by this water. Just so I make sure that I have a place to load from in case I take a bunch of damage. And I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna go ahead and I know it's boring. I wish I had a way of speeding the thing up, but I don't. I don't have that option on original hardware. I wish I did. But I don't. So we just do it the slow way. So this boss, I'll go ahead and tell you a little bit about this boss. This boss's name is Vagulion? Vagulion? It's hard to tell because B and V are both kind of the same thing in Japanese. So it's either Bagulion or Vagulion. And it's basically like the top-down version of Death doing the whole like scythes coming at you thing, except it's not. It's like a bat. It's like the bats in like Castlevania where the bat like reforms. It turns into a bunch of smaller bats and flies around, and then it reforms into a big bat. That's how this does. Except imagine the fight pattern of the bats is more like with Death, where there's just like a ton of stuff coming at you. Although they target you. They definitely AI. They definitely like they are programmed to hunt you down and destroy you. Okay, so we need to level up though. Like we definitely need to level up before we even begin to try this boss. Not that that's gonna stop me from actually trying the boss, but let's change our equipment. Is there a... No, I wish there was a shortcut. Later versions of the game, like on the PSP, I think, they actually have a option to... Oh, wrong button. They actually have a button, like an L and R trigger, I think, that allows you to switch the rings, which is very handy. But we don't have that kind of modern stuff like that. We're playing old games, or at least old versions of games. Am I gonna just try this boss? I'm just gonna go into this boss and let you see how badly I get beat up. I mean, look at that. That's terrible. Wow. Guess not. Not even gonna make it to the boss. Ouch. Okay. Let's try this again. Oh my god, there's two of them, and they're in the line. That's what the problem is. Stop changing directions. Stop, 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 stop. Ah, jeez. Ah. This is awful. Like, I should just be able to, like, move around and get them, but with the keyboard and stuff, it's a challenge. Oh, no. Arrgh! Okay, you know what, dude? Why don't you get off me? Why don't you go to this place where I can actually, like, hit you? Ugh! Poopies. Baby poops. Little, tiny, annoying little poopies. That's what these guys are to me. Okay. Okay, that's the door to the boss. Do I want to just save in front of it? I think I just want to save in front of it. I mean, we're gonna have to level up, but I want to save here. Let's go ahead and get killed by this boss. Killed is not the right word for it. Let's go ahead and get absolutely slaughtered by this boss. Oh, can't get in that door. That door is actually a major plot point in these two, which is neat. I won't explain how. Okay. Okay, here we go. So what you have to do is hit this guy while he's reformed. Wow. Wow. And not get hit by his bat swarms. Okay. Ouch. I told you we were not going to survive that. Not even close. We didn't even do damage. We were so weak and pathetic. That's how weak and pathetic we were that we didn't even do damage. I'm gonna fight these knights again. Maybe if I stand right here, the other knight will just kind of walk into me. No, maybe not. Where's the other knight? There's two of you. Where are you, knight? Knighty knight knight. There it is. Alright. Good night. Night. Anyway. Let's see if it respawns the other one. Yeah. You respawned a night. Good night. Okay, let's save. Okay, come on. Let's see if we can... Getting a level up is just annoying, but let's try it anyway. I mean, I really don't want to do it with those knight dudes. Let's go find some other stuff we can... Okay. Well, that worked. I want to be like, save after every knight that you fight. That's annoying, though. But... it's useful. Okay, let's see if the knight has come back. What a horrible night you have a curse. Excuse me. Sleepy. Yawn. Yeah, like I said. I'm stuck. I am stuck on a wall. Wow. That was inappropriate. That was so inappropriate, dude. Just slam me up against a wall like that? And just like... I won't go any further. Pounding away at me? Okay, I did go further. Hitting me, my character doing damage, doing psychic damage to my soul against the wall. That is so unjust. And I'm gonna... That's not gonna work, but... Ah. There we go. Get out our heal ring again. This is such a brutal way to do this. Oh, it's so slow. I mean, it's better than trying to do Final Fantasy 1 on like 50 potions and... Ah! See, that's why I saved. And knowing my luck, this save file that I'm about to load is going to load me right on top of a dude. Let's see. Let's see if it loads me right on top of a dude. It does not. Okay, that's okay. So they must be back over here, closer to the door. Okay. I sometimes fall asleep for like a second or two at a time and have like a full dream in that period. It's kind of weird. Oh. Come on, get off me. Jeez. I really hate this part of the game. This floor. Because it's so hard to level up and move around and all that kind of stuff, and yet you kind of have to grind a little bit to get through it, and it's the most annoying place to grind. Absolutely an awful, annoying place to grind. I'm gonna save. And we're gonna heal for a bit. We're gonna get this level, and then we're gonna fight this boss. And I don't think we're gonna beat the boss even with the next level, but maybe. We might have to get a level beyond that, which I hope not. I hope not. That's gonna be awful. That would be truly awful. Come on. Am I gonna just go with half health and just kind of smash stuff? Am I gonna? Yeah, I'm gonna. Because I'm tired. I'm bored. I'm persistent. No, I'm something. I don't know what I am. I'm dead is what I am. Okay. I don't have a ton of experience points to get. It's just, you know what? I'm not going to fight these guys. I'm going to go to another part of the area and just fight the other stuff. I say as the game's just like, no, no! You are going to fight these guys. Come on, game. Stop spawning enemies like where I don't need them to be. Okay. Excuse me. Let's try this again. Got you this time. Now let's get out of Shiny Night Alley and actually fight some regular enemies like, you know, flames, birds, and stuff like that. Whatever these things are. Ow. Those things suck. But there's not one around, so let's heal again. I'm gonna save just so I don't get caught off guard. So tedious, this part of the game. Ugh, trying to heal and stuff. And we're gonna have to do more of this in Darm Tower. It's awful. I definitely wish we had the fast mode. But that PC costs a lot more money. Okay. I'm just gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with that. And I'm gonna save. I'm just gonna run around with half health for now. Or whatever this is. It's not really half, but 65% health. That species of monster said that they wanted to do a tango with me earlier, or something like that. No, I'm making that up. I don't know where I got that idea from. That must have been one of my mini dreams. Ugh. No, don't. Come on. Aww. Okay. Let's try that again. Ah, so close too. Oh my god, that's so annoying. We were so close to getting that level. Ah. Maybe I should use the controller for this part. Maybe that'll help. I don't really know that it will. But no, it doesn't really help that much. Is there another one? Oh, no. Come on. Okay, gotcha. Okay, cool. We got another one. I'm gonna save. I'm just gonna save. We will make this work. We're gonna get this level. I promise you, we're going to get this level. I talk to my microphone a lot, not because I'm trying to talk to the microphone like it's a person, but because it's here, and it's hard for me to talk to the camera and the microphone at the same time. Now, if I had the boom mic and everything that I was planning to get, that didn't arrive because my phone plan decided to not allow me to use it to charge that $25, I, could be doing a lot better with it. But I didn't. So, oh well. Okay, let's try and work our way back to the boss area without dying. Gonna save again. If we can fight one more of those knights, we'll level up. And fight and win. I should have clarified that. Come on. I think after this boss fight, if I even beat this boss, which probably will take a while, I'll end and then I'll eat dinner. Okay. Oh my god, one more. Come on. Dude, don't do that! No! Oh, one more. I still gotta do one more? Oh. Dudes, give me enough experience points to level up now. I don't wanna... I'm just gonna get hit and get killed again. I don't wanna... Why don't I just save? I'm gonna get killed trying to level up this last level up. And I don't wanna... Me. Oh my god. This is gonna be awful. I don't know why I'm doing that voice. Oh my god. This is gonna be awful. Like, I can't even fight this dude. Like, he's just a big guy, and armor and shit, and it's like in my way, and I want to like fight him, but he's so strong, and he keeps like jumping around, and it's hard for me to take that, dude. Oh no. Okay. So if you're watching, which you're not, but if you watch this later, we have just hit max level. I did not expect that HP jump. I thought we had a few more levels. Level max. We have hit max level. I think that was like level 10. Oh no. That means we have to fight the boss with this and only this. Great. Get off of me and see how... Oh. The problem is this guy is able to match... No, Adol! The problem is this guy is able to match speed with me so that he can be on top of me and I can't, like, get around him to hit him. Okay, this is gonna be, like, quaint fun times. So what we're gonna do now is... We're gonna... is there another heal potion in Darm Tower? Let me check and see. I've got the map here, so I can just check real fast. Let me see if there's a heal potion. If there's a heal potion in Darm Tower, like, not, you know, not at the end or something, but like just near, somewhere near the beginning, somewhere maybe. There is. It's after we do a thing, maybe. There is a heal potion in Darm Tower. Are there more than one heal potions? There are 25 floors. Well, one corridor in this thing counts as 4 floors, but there's basically 20 floors to the tower. So, to put this into context, okay, looking at this map, see if I can get this over here. This, so you see this line here, okay, this going over and then down here. So all of this here, like, left and right, okay, all of this, and then this is what we've done so far in this game. And all of the rest of this is the rest of the game. This is Darm Tower over here. Over here, this is what we've already done. These are the 2 big dungeons that we've done, and that's the rest. Granted, it's not, you know, as bad as it looks, but it's a lot of game. It's a lot of game. So I guess since we do have the option to get another heal potion later, I guess I'll go ahead and use it now so we don't have to wait. So we can just go ahead and save and then fight this boss. So this means that we have to fight this boss at this level because this is max level. Which means that we get what we get with this. Like, if this is hard, which it is, if it's hard, then it's just hard. Here we go. Let's go fight Bagulion. Okay. No. You get swarmed really easily, which is part of the problem. Okay. No, wait till he constitutes. Don't. Okay. So that's one of the problems. I gotta make sure I don't hit him too early. If I hit him too early, before he's fully constituted, it damages me. Okay, now. Ow! That hurt. Oh, hello! Hi there, average otaku. Yeah, computers do that. Okay, here we go. Yeah, ow, 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 ow. That didn't hit him at all. Damn it, I missed the window of time. Okay. That sucked. I missed my window. I'm supposed to hit him, like, right now. Ah, that was too early. Oh, get away from me. Get away, get away, get away, get away, get away. Okay. There we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna have to do the across the side swipe on the feet. That's what I'm gonna have to do. In other versions of the games, you can kind of go, like, through him. Let's try... Yeah, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. Oh. We got... Okay, but that's not terrible. Okay, that's not terrible. Because we got, like, almost half of them on the first try. It usually takes me several tries to beat this boss. By the way, hi. We are playing... Oops. Dropped my floppy disk cover. We are playing Ease, the original Ease game on PC-88. And we've got, by the way, I really love the floppy disk covers, slip covers. Those are so cool. A lot of PC-98 or PC-88 and 98 games had custom slip covers, and we've got this cool guidebook, which it's kind of hard for me to show you. We've got this cool guidebook that we're using. And the main thing that we're using with this guidebook right now, although this will be useful, this part of it will be useful later on when we do the Darm Tower. But the main thing with this, oh, so here's, by the way, here is the section of the guidebook on the boss that we're fighting. But the main thing that I've been using so far with this guidebook is this fold-out map of the game. Sorry, one side. This is a map of Ease 1 and 2. This side is the entire Ease 1. And we've done about 2/3 of the, or about half the game so far, which is this part of it, and, no, sorry, here and here. This is how much we've done so far, and the rest is what we will have to do later. So I've been using that to help me get through the dungeon, which is cool. I really need to redo this, the text, the chat thing on here. It doesn't look good. I need to fix it at some point. Oh, it's layered wrong. Let's fix that. Let's do chat. That needs to go behind the chat. There we go. Oh, thank you. We don't need the map anymore because we're right at this boss. So yeah, I'll show you kind of what this outfit looks like. It's a big sweater with holes, and I have, oh, I'm about to fall over there. I have stockings with hearts on them. So yeah, nothing like a fall over on stream. That's always good. All right, let's do this. Yeah, here we go. Loading. So this is let's see if I can show you. Oh, I'm fine. Thank you. How can I show you this easily? There is a way, but to do that, I need a cable. Let me see if I have the cable. 1 second here. I have the cable that I use. Yeah, can I use? I might be able to use these if I have my little adapter with me, which I don't. It's in the other room. So I will be I will be right back. I'm going to pause this game because I remember now that there's a pause button on it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to play you some music. So I'm going to put you on hold for just a second. Okay, I'm back, and I ended up just getting a different cable. But let me see if I can do this. Oh, it's upside down. Let me fix that real fast. Do. There we go. Okay. So, what I wanted to show you here is our stream setup. This is the stream. I have a computer here and another computer here. This is the main computer that's doing the streaming. But the thing that I wanted to show you is the way we're doing the streaming here. I'm playing the game on this monitor here, and then this is our main capture and everything. And this is the original hardware here. This is my main PC keyboard that I'm using, but this is the PC-88 01 keyboard. This is what I'm actually playing the game on. Well, it would be if it was there we go. Yeah, so this is how I'm playing the game. It's like this. This game we're using these keys here. So we're using 8, 4, 2, not 5, and 6. Which I have played these games enough that I've gotten used to that. Come on, come on. Yeah, okay, cool. Got it. So that's how this game works. And I will show you, I'm going to pull up the inventory because I'm going to change to the ring that allows me to heal. When I pull up the inventory, you see we have to actually load the disc physically. So let me go and pull up the, we've got on the ring mail, which is a, it allows you to heal. No, sorry, it halves the damage you take. We're going to turn on the heal mail, which allows me to heal while I'm standing still. So we'll heal up here. Cool. Then we'll go back to our inventory. And we'll turn the ring mail back on. It's always a kind of a back and forth with me as to which ring I should use, whether I should use the ring mail, which has the damage I take, or the power ring, which doubles the damage that I give. I might try the power ring, but let's try the healing mail. Now, you know what? Considering how much damage we did to him last time, there's a chance that we could have beaten him if we'd had the power ring on. So let's try it with the power ring. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on the power ring. I'm going to hit enter. And then we're going to save, which is F4. The keyboard needs a little cleaning up. And then hit enter to save. And that saves on the second disc, which is the blank disc that I put in there. Yeah, and then we're good. So let's try it. I think what I'm gonna do, just for funsies, is I'm gonna leave this on, and you can watch me. You can watch my fingers as I try to beat this boss. I don't have, sorry about the unsteady camera there. I don't have a stand on right now, but we'll try this. Let's see what we can do here. So you just gotta remember to try and hit either his legs or the top of him when he reforms. Sometimes he's about to reform and then he doesn't. Okay, we've got it. Go, 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 go. Good, good shot. Okay, you know what? The amount of damage up there was not too bad. Oh, I don't want to get stuck in a corner with this guy. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh my god, oh my god. Okay, this is how this guy gets sucky. Crap. Okay, you know what though? This is doable. Like if I was playing better, I don't want to. Well, do I want to try and get in there? Yeah. Okay. If I was playing better, this would be not bad, actually. Come on, come on. No, 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 don't hit me. No, 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 don't spawn on top of me. Jerk. Ah, I missed it. I was too cautious and I waited too long to attack. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh my god. Ugh! And that was too early. Ah! Come on, dude. Come on. Come on. No, 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 no. No, no, get away from me. Get away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's fine. That's fine. Come on, come on, come on. Ah! Too early. I think, though, that's actually pretty good. I think I like the using the power ring. Because the amount of damage we're taking is not intolerable. And the power ring, we did way more damage. So let's try that again with the power ring. And also me not screwing up. Okay, no, no. Just leave him alone. Okay, leave me alone. You can go over there, and I'll go down here. Okay, reformed. Now. Okay, okay. No! No, stop it. Reform. Don't chase me around like a jerk. What? How did I not do any damage to him? Oh my god, get off me. Okay, there we go. There we go. We got some damage this time. Okay, oh no. I forgot I'm too far from the mic. Nah, too late. Ah! This is not good. This is not going great. Let me move back a little bit so I'm not like, just like see like fat fingers. Okay. No. No. This boss is so annoying. Okay, that was a good hit. That was a good solid... Get me out of there. Good solid hit. That was a really good hit, honestly. Let's try and get him again. Yeah! That was a good hit, too. Okay, come on. No. No, too early! Too early! Why? I was gonna set myself up for it and I just kept going. I cannot... I'm not good at like properly timing like when he's gonna fully reform. Like he's in the shape of like the reform shape and I miss time when he's actually going to reform. Well, let's try it again here. I'll slide closer to the mic. Maybe that'll help with the hearing. It's probably fine. The audio level is probably fine. In fact, it's probably too loud, honestly, but... Okay, here we go. Let's try this again. No. Okay, you got a chance. Yeah, too late. Ah. I'm either too late or too early. Okay, no. Get off. There. Good hits. Good hits. Get out. Get out. Figuring out how to get out of the way of that crossbar. Okay, here we go. Good hits. Still a little too early, but I missed up the whole like cross shape pattern there with like escaping him. Okay, get a hit. Yeah, good. Good. No. That's not too bad though. Okay, come on. No, leave me alone. Okay, we got another reform. Good. Ah, missed it. This is so challenging. And later versions of this game, like remake versions of this game, this boss is way harder than this. Like, this is actually not too bad. Okay. Or I can just do stuff like that. Get. Oh my god. Okay, this is a good opportunity. Now. Yes, that was good. Now we just need to do that one more time. Oh, it's not really what I want it to be. Okay, we can do this. 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 We're not. It's. I know it's like even Steven peas and something. We can do this. No, don't get me back. Go away, bats. No, don't chase me. Okay. Okay, we got. No, don't reform. No. Yes. Woo! That was so close. Oh my god. Woo! I thought we were dead. I thought we were so dead. Did it, chat! Let's go! That got us the second Book of Ease. Alright. So, let's go and look at... I'm going to turn this off now. And let's go ahead and look at this... Look at this room here. So this room here, this room will be important in Ease 2. not now, obviously, because it's Ys 1. But in Ys 2, this is important. And by the way, you can kind of see that there's like a seal on there. It's kind of the same seal as what we saw at the in the opening. That's like the emblem of the Kingdom of Ys. So, one thing I will say about this game is I love the theatrical bordering around the game window. I wish later versions of the Ys series had that. They eventually got rid of that, and I kind of wish they kept it because I liked it. It made it feel more, like I said, theatrical or something. I mean, I know it's not really needed right now. It's like part of it was just to shrink the screen space. But you know, it's cool. Okay, we gotta get out of here. So let me just save. And let's get out of this dungeon. And then we'll be done for the day. I should use the map to... Oh, I don't want to deal with these guys. You'd think after beating the boss that these random enemies would be like not a big deal, but they're still actually kind of a big deal. From here on out, we only get stronger when we get new equipment, and there's not a ton more equipment to get. There's like maybe 1 or 2 upgrades left in the Dharm Tower. So you really have to kind of like manage your health a lot using the timer ring mostly. But, you know, it's doable. I've done it. I've beaten the game multiple times. PC-88 version, I've beaten it once, I think? Am I going the wrong way? I think I've beaten the PC-88 version 1 time. And then I've beaten, like, the remakes of it on, like, for example, on PC Engine, or, the Ys 1 and 2 Chronicles on, well, on PC, and then also on PSP. I've beaten that version a couple times. That's the wrong way. Okay. No, but I was going the right... I was headed basically the right direction, so that's good. Oh, this way. And I've beaten it on any other platforms I've beaten it on? Let's see, PC Engine. I know I've beaten it on PC-88 once, I think. And I've beaten it on PSP and PC. There was the Ys 1 and 2 complete versions, which came out in the early 2000s, and then there was another remake for PC that I think you can still get that on Steam, which is the Ys 1 and 2 Chronicles, which is kind of the definitive version of the game. It's got the most like quality of life improvements and fantastic soundtrack and stuff, but I do like this version. Okay, that was weird. We're just walking side by side like 2 friends, except we, you know, kill each other the moment we accidentally move in any direction. Yeah. Anyway, I played through this version of the game, the PC-88 version of it, on the Switch. There's a Switch release with Project Egg, which is an emulator on Switch. Not like a off-brand emulator, like an actual paid emulator. You can buy this game on Switch. This version of the game, PC-88 version. And I played most of the way through Dharm's Tower, and I think I stopped on like the floor with the mirror puzzle. And I think I just forgot to come back and finish it. So I like most of the way through the game, like probably like 90% of the way through the game, and I just haven't finished it. Maybe even like 95% of the way through the game, because I think the mirror puzzle, like after the mirror puzzle, there's one boss, and then the last couple floors, and then the final boss. And the last couple of floors are like really straightforward. So I think there may be like maybe less than 10% left of the game that I need to play on the Switch. But it's the same as this. You know, I've beaten it before. So, you know. I can't say that I've beaten it on the Switch, but I've gotten close to beating it on the Switch. I really do wish they would actually release the Ys 1 and 2 Chronicles version on the Switch, because I think that would be a fantastic Switch game, but I can kind of see that it might not sell that well. I mean, the early versions of the games are like not super, you know, friendly for new players, I guess you could say. Hardcore fans like them. I love them. But yeah, they're not the easiest thing in the world to like pick up and get into. So I could imagine some people, you know, just being like, eh. But I feel like they would sell okay on Switch. But to be fair, it's probably a lot... Oops, wrong way. It's probably a lot more cost efficient for any developer out there to like just release this emulated PC-88 version than it would be to try and, you know, fully port, you know, a full like PC/PSP. The PC version is the most definitive version. To port a PC version of the game to Switch, like, why would you do that? You know, when you have the Project Egg, which is probably gonna be what will make the most money anyway. Because a lot of people are not gonna... Because as much as I think the Chronicles version is like kind of the definitive version in a lot of ways, like a lot of people are just gonna I'm not gonna really want to play that. Whereas this version has the novelty of being, you know, old hardware that's emulated really well. And there's also a dedicated fan base, and it's also a series. It's not just one game. It's a whole series of games that are released on that emulation platform, the Project Egg thing, for this platform. So it's really more about the system than it is just this game in particular. So I think that just makes more sense, generally, for players of this game. So we need to go back into the town and give the girl her silver harmonica back. Her name is Rhea. If you don't give her the silver harmonica, you'll see her later on in Darm's Tower, which is not really a spoiler because, like, that's all there is left of the game after this. So it's like not like it's a missable thing necessarily, but it is a weird kind of like thing where it's like, how'd you get up here? I think she's like kidnapped by monsters or something, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, here she is. I always forget to talk to her. Oh, I think if you... let's check and see here. I think if you equip the heal ring while you're outside where you can naturally heal, you'll like double speed heal. No, you won't. Okay, not in this version. Some versions of the game, if you have both being outside and the timer ring on, you like double speed heal. But no. Okay. I don't know why I want to like have full health before I talk to her. It's kind of a weird little quirky thing of mine. I want to be like, I'm going to do an event. I want to be at full health. Why? Doesn't matter. It looks cool. I don't know. Okay, save the game. Probably should just talk to her and then save the game, but whatever. Okay, she says... Oh! I forgot, we actually do get music of her playing the harmonica. Harmonica o torikaeshite kureta n desu ne. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you so much for... So you returned my silver harmonica. Thank you. Eh? Haiko ni attan desu ka? Nande sono koto... So she's talking about... Well, okay. I'll just tell you, basically. Eh? Okay, she's saying, What? It was at the bottom of the mine? How did it get there? Anyway, thank you so much. Or I'm grateful to you. Ore ni ikyaku fukasetu. Oh, I don't know what that. Anyway, oh, she's telling me. Nandemo. Anyway, her thing is like she also doesn't really have any memory like the other girl that we rescued. Fina. But she does. Jeez, dude. The game keeps like spawning her text because I'm on top of her and I'm trying to move away and it keeps spawning the text before I can move. But yeah, she has a lot. You don't really get to see much of the plot, but a lot. In later versions of the game, they actually expand on it, and also the anime expands on it a lot. But yeah, she has lost her memory and stuff, but she still remembers that song. Oh, hello again. Did you have like computer trouble again and miss me beating the boss? You can always go back and see it on the replay. I'll also move it on YouTube later as well, so let's see if I need to. Let's talk to Sarah. Well, that's too bad, because I didn't notice you were gone, and I actually, like, showed you some stuff. So... Oh, Pokemon X. I like that game a lot. I will go ahead and just, since you're back, I will show you... You didn't get to see me, showing off the hardware at all? I don't think. So let me just go ahead and show you that real fast. While we're here. I'll turn this back on. So this is the keyboard that I was using to play the game, and this is the PC-88 here. This is my setup. I've got streaming computer here and here. This is the streaming computer down here. This is like the gaming computer, and then that's my setup there. And that's the keyboard that I use for my main computer. I like these old mechanical keyboards. Or this isn't an old keyboard, this is a new keyboard. But this is the PC-88 keyboard. And I control the main character with the 4, 8, 6, and 2 keys, not 5. So I always have to, like, you know. And then this is the thing here. Travel stream? I don't travel. I do not have enough money to travel anywhere anymore these days. I would love to do a travel stream if I had enough money, but I don't have enough money to live. I need money for food. I don't have any money left to buy food, let alone pay some bills. I've got, I sold a game and the seller is being slow paying. So, I sold a game. I mentioned this yesterday, but I sold a game for like $500, and the seller has taken like 4 days or something like that not paying. So that's fun. But yeah, I'm just trying to. That's why the Ko-Fi coffee stream bot is up there. If you really enjoy this streaming that I'm doing and stuff. Oh, okay. Well, that I could do. I could do a walking around stream. Yeah, I suppose I could do that. Yokohama, I'm in Yokohama, so there's stuff I could show off here. Yeah, the problem with doing that, though, is you have to be really careful because you don't want to get other people on the stream because of Japanese laws. Filming people without their permission is illegal, so you have to be really careful when you're doing that, but it's doable. And there are some cool places I could show off, so yeah, that's definitely a plausible thing. But yeah, this is the machine, and like when I go into a building, I have to like load, like for example, I'm gonna save the game. I gotta fix that. when I save the game, actually writing to that floppy disk there. Yeah. We're gonna go into this Sarah's place here, and we'll find that. Oh, Adol, you're Adol. So basically, we find out that yeah, Sarah got kidnapped and or bye-byed. Later versions of the game say that she left. She escaped in the middle of the night. But some versions of the game, most versions of the games, are kind of like she died. She was killed. So yeah. She was the fortune teller who was protecting the stuff. Blah blah blah. The anime has her turned to stone, and then at the end of Ys 2, you like unstone. You kill the person who turns people to stone, and you unstone them. So technically, in the anime, she would be back alive. So I think canonically, she's still technically alive. The Hudson version of Ys 4, I think it is, just says that she like left in the middle of the night and went to the mainland, which doesn't really make a whole lot of sense in the plot of this game, since you're kind of stranded on this island because like nobody can leave because of this giant storm that's been raging out in the ocean. But nevertheless, that's what the game says. Yep. And this is what we're using to upscale over here to the OSSC. But the anime version did kind of like give you an out where she's not like just like killed, she's turned to stone. The early versions of this definitely just kind of like, she gone. So, yeah. So, I'm going to... Oh, but he did give me something. Oh, he gave me one of the books of Ys. I wasn't reading. Kono hon o motte ite kudasai. Okay, so apparently, like, Sarah gave him one of the books to hold, which I needed to have for the plot. So it's good that I went and did this. Okay. So... I guess that means I should... That's everything I need to do in this town. I could sell the necklace or whatever. Oh, I could buy... You know what? I've got a bunch of gold. Why don't I buy the other items at Pim's shop? Which is not this one. It's up. One more. There we go. Go to Pim's pawn shop here. Okay, let's see here. Let's... Horidashi mono osashi. Yeah, sure. Let's buy the... We already bought the sapphire ring. You don't have silver armor. Yeah, as I thought. You don't have silver armor. Okay, let me buy the wing. Yep. And the mirror. Okay, cool. I don't actually remember what those do. I know the wing, I think, teleports you back to the town or something like that. I don't know what the mirror does off the top of my head. But we have them. Collection. Okay, let me check my inventory here. Looks like we got pretty much all the keys. And 3 of the books. The last book is actually with the final boss, so... oh! Those are usable items. Okay, cool. Yeah. So, we've got all the armor up to this point. So, I think that's everything. I think that's everything up to this point. So, let's go over to the other town and we'll talk to Java. And then we'll go to Darm Tower, I think. And I'm not going to play far into Darm Tower because I've been streaming for almost 3 hours now. But, which I don't mind doing, but there's only been like one person and like only in the past like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. So I'm just kind of like streaming for content, making that content by myself. having chat with myself. Talking to nobody. Oh yeah. Your computer's asking you to update. Okay. That's okay. I mean, just tell it, like, later! Later, bitch! Don't update now. There's a way to actually get Windows... If it's a Windows computer, there's a way to, like, force it to not do that. I do not remember what it is. It's kind of annoying, though. You'll be back. Okay. Let's see here. So, I gave the bell back to the chief. Let's go ahead and read the books. There is a way, like, if you, like, open up... If you look on a website or something, there's, like, a way to... There's, like, a keyboard command that will allow you to, like, bypass it. There's, like, a way to force out of that. Even when it says you can't, there is a way to get out of it, but I just don't remember. I don't remember what it is. Let's talk to Jeba. Let's read one of the books. Let's read Book of Dabi. Or Toba. Sorry, not Dabi. Futari no Megami. Okay, so now we're talking about the two goddesses. So, Rokuni no Shinkan? Those are like priests. Ni yotte osamerarete. Okay, so like basically she's saying like the leaders of the ancient kingdom of Ys were the two goddesses and the 6 priests. All this, by the way, all this stuff is covered in the opening sequence to the PC Engine remake of this game, which is great. It's one of the best ways to play this game, honestly. Most people consider it kind of the definitive way. I think Chronicles is more... Well, it's actually a good question. Which is more definitive, Chronicles or PC Engine? Or the original? Most people really... Honestly, a lot of people really like the PC Engine version. I think it's... so-so. No, it's good. It's good. I don't know. I'm like 50-50 on the PC Engine version. Because it's great, but there's a few songs that I don't love as much. And it's also just kind of like... It's kind of annoying that you can't play... So the way the PC Engine version of the game is... Ys 1 and 2 are in one game. And... if I recall... You cannot just like load it up and say, I want to play Ys 2. You have to play Ys 1 and then with a save file, and then you can play Ys 2 after you've finished Ys 1. Chronicles and all the other versions after that will allow you to just pick Ys 1 or 2 at the opening. So I don't like that about it. If that's correct, I'm pretty sure that's correct. That you have to play it, you know, you have to play them in order that way. So you can't just like pick it up and be like, oh, I want to play Ys 2 right now. Yeah. But anyway, let's see here. So, Megami wa, wareware no, ikigai de ari, kono Ys no, shouchou ure mo atta. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna just be honest. I don't know. Okay. But yeah, basically the goddesses ruled the kingdom, and they made the place prosperous and stuff. I think that might be, well, that's the PC Engine version kind of covers this, but yeah. Izuno, this is the book of wait, which book is this? I forgot. This is Dabi. Okay. Izo. And by the way, that is Book of Dabi is the one that this manga says it's based around. Which I believe this manga is like this particular one is like the story of Adol finding the Book of Dabi. Is this where we get the harmonica back? I don't know. There's a bunch of stuff going on in here. Oh, we've got the ring. Okay, there's the... Whoa. There's the silver harmonica. Her with the silver harmonica, and she's like jumping all over Adol there. Wait, did she kiss him? Oh, wow. She's like, smooch, and he's like, get away from me! You know, giving no credence whatsoever to the fan theory about Adol being completely and totally gay. Yeah. Or is that a man? Hang on a second. Oh wait, that's a dude. So maybe it's not. Adol's only gay for Dogi. Who is that? Luther Gemma? Oh, that's Luther Gemma. Okay, this is a later part of the game. This is after where we're at. This is in Darm Tower. I think that's supposed to be Luther Gemma, one of the descendants of the priests. He's like a wandering little, like a guy who just like wanders around and looks at stuff. Oh yeah, this is when they twinked up Luther Gemma. Like in most versions of the game, Luther Gemma is this like middle-aged guy with a mustache who plays a harp, and he's got a wife, and he wanders around the countryside and gets lost. But he's like very like middle-aged and like mustached and everything. Whereas in this version, they have like oh, so there we go. They have like very kind of twinked him up for this particular manga. So, you know. And they're trapped, I guess. There he is. There's our man, Dogi. That's the guy that everyone believes that Adol really loves. That's the guy Adol really is hot for. Sorry, Luther Gemma. You aren't Dogi. Dogi smashes walls. Dogi is famous as a wall smasher to the point where it's a massive trope in the series. And also in the fandom, where he just loves breaking down walls. Yeah. So, yeah. She's talking about, suddenly, let's see, あいつは突然現れる、街を襲って、you suddenly came to this, well, ended up at this town. 地下より、吹き出した溶岩? Okay, anyway. I'm not gonna try and figure that out. She's talking about Claria and how the metal that they found caused the monsters to come out. So, yeah. Oh, no, I don't want to... Oh. No, okay. What? Okay, so now she's telling me I need to go to Darm Tower. And to get into Darm Tower, I need to talk to Gobon. Who is the thief who's, like, guarding the tower. Well, he's got to set up a base in front of the door to the tower. He's a thief, but he's actually kind of, like, helping out. He's actually kind of guarding the tower, and he also fights monsters and stuff. Yeah, so she's saying, like, the rest of the books of these are in Darm Tower. So you'll need to go to Gobon to get into the tower. Okay. So that right there, that information, will allow me to get into Darm Tower. So let me save. And I guess we can do. I guess we can do some Darm Tower. That's fine. We can do a little bit at least. I don't know how much we'll do. I want to, you know, I do have, you know, my friend who is trying to watch the stream, dealing with computer problems, but you know, I want to play a little bit so that when my, you know, the friend comes back. I call everybody friend. I like people that I've just met are still our friends. I'm really weird about that. Apologies if you don't think you're if you don't. Whatever. Yeah, I'm weird. Ignore me. Anyway. I should say acquaintances and stuff like that, but I just call everybody friend. It's just easier for me. Yeah. I love the trees in the background, like the mountainous. Like it's hard to understand what it is in this version, but when you realize, oh, that's just like a forest of trees in the crater below the mountain, because this mountaintop is like a crater. Kind of cool. You can just ram into these guys now. They can't damage me at all. Oh, okay. They can damage me a little bit. So, fair enough. Not this way. This way. Okay, so what I am going to do... do I want to... I kind of want to have... I mean, I don't really need to at all. There's no really reason to, but I kind of want to have, like, a save file outside of the tower. But in order to do that, I'd have to go get another disc and make a backup save file on a second disc. Because you can only have one save file per disc. Which is kind of a waste of the disc space, really, but... yeah, so... Let's not go in here yet. I mean, there's nothing else that I really need to do outside, but it'd be cool to have, like, being able to show off the game and stuff. I don't know. Do I want to just go for it? Do I want to just go in there? I do kind of want to be able to show it off, so... What I'll do is I'll go in there. I'm not going to save yet. If I decide to save in the tower, like depending on, you know, when people come back or whatever, if I decide to save in the tower, I will get another disc and put it in another disc. Well, or something. I don't know. Let's just talk to Gobon. Okay. お袋のジェーバから来たぜ。ドームの塔へ本を探しに行くんだね。だってね。だってな。So he's saying like, I heard from Jaba, you want to go look for the books of ease in Darm Tower. あそこは、あそこは悪魔の塔と呼ばれていて、中にとってつもなくI'm not good at reading here, Ghana, really quickly. 恐ろしいところなんだ。So basically what he's saying is like, there's a ton of it's like the Demon's Tower, it's kind of what it's nicknamed. And it's like not a cool place. 怪物が出てこられないように、扉は一つ、anyway, I don't know, なんている。中へ入っ that's an important thing, like saying like they got it locked off with a door to keep the monsters out. 中へ入ったら、最後こっちへは戻れないぞ。So he's saying that once you go in, you can't come back out. 入り口はこの家の裏にある。さあ、行けよ。Okay, go. He's basically saying that door that's right behind me. ちょっと待って。そのウィンを塔の中で使えと大変なことになるぜ。Okay, saying, wait. If you use that wing that you've got there inside the tower, it's trouble. 外までとベースに石の中に埋まってしまった。それは俺が預かって、okay. So I think he's basically saying that, like, well, I think later versions of the game allow you to take the wing, and if you try and use it, you just hit your head on the ceiling of the tower, of the floor that you're on. But he's basically saying that, like, 外まで飛べすに石の中に埋まって、yeah, basically saying, like, you can't, like, jump out from inside the tower. And he's basically saying, I'll hold it for you. So he's gonna hold on to my wing that I paid for. I do think... No? Can't leave? Okay, once you go through that door, he won't let you leave. Now, even though that's not the door to the tower, it won't let you go back. Okay. And this is where we have to change to disc B. The whole second disc is this tower. Literally the second half of the game, basically. So, we need to get out my box here. And get out the nice hardcover instruction manual. And here is disc B. Okay, I don't know if you, I don't know if you, saw or heard me talking about this tower. But basically once we go inside, we can't get out. And it's the second half of the game. So we've got our cool disc here. This is disc B. We're going to put that in the first drive. And, take out disc A. The label is starting to come a little bit loose there, but, you know, whatever. Okay. And hit the return key, it says. I was trying to read Japanese, and my Japanese reading skills are, like, not great. Especially when it's just, like, all hiragana, or hiragana and a little bit of katakana. Like, I know how to read the letters, but I'm slow at reading the letters because I don't do it a lot. I should read more. I just don't for some reason. My brain just gets tired really fast when I try and read. Very neurodivergent like that. Like, I need to be on medication, honestly. So that I can, like, actually study Japanese. But anyway, it says drive 1 に B ディスクを入れて return key を押してください. So that means, you know, put in the B disc in the first drive, which we did, and hit return key, which I'm doing. And now we're going to load up Darm Tower, the second half of the game. I did not save inside the tower, so, or before, I saved before this, so, yeah. I love the music for Darm Tower. Granted, we'll be hearing a lot of it, but this song is called Tower of the Shadow of Death. Alright. Sandwich, by the way. Cool, I need a sandwich. I need to make a sandwich. Okay, that puts me down on the floor. I should use the maps, but I'm probably not going to mess around too much here. I'm probably going to stop soon. Prison cells. We will end up... spoiler alert, we'll end up in one of these. it's actually possible to get locked into all 3 of those cells. And you get busted out every time. It's really funny. You just keep getting busted out, and then you just end up being like holes in the walls. Some holes in the walls. But yeah. There's really not a ton of different, like, oh, okay, I say that. I was about to say there's really not a ton of different, like, branching routes, but then right in front of me is, right as I say that, branching route. Okay, cool. We're on the outside of the tower now. This is one nice thing about this game, about the tower, is that when you're on the outer balconies of the tower, which wrap around, by the way, they loop. But there's like on the other side of the tower there'll be other doors. So like this is a new area. But yeah, when you're on the outer balcony of the tower, it does count as being like outside so that you will heal. Which is good. Helpful. Okay. But it's really, really, really helpful to keep track of like where you're at. Like a really good idea to keep track of where you're at and use the maps and stuff, which I have and I'm not using right now. Partly because I'm just not gonna play this very long, unfortunately. Like I would love to stream a lot for you right now, but it's like, you know, 9 p.m. and I need to eat something. I think maybe, I don't know. I don't really have. I can make something. Oh, I made a bunch of rice. I need to make fried rice. Okay, there's a treasure chest that's empty. I think there's a reason for that later on, but yeah. I made rice in the rice cooker. I need to do the frying it up part. I've got some meat in the refrigerator and eggs, and I need to make that. Then what I'll have left for food is I still have a couple days worth of sandwiches, I think. I think a couple days of sandwich. And I'll have a couple days of fried rice, like just like bowl a day or whatever, like 1 sandwich a day, 1 bowl a day, fried rice, and then I think I've got like maybe 4 or 5 days of pasta left. So I've got like spaghetti, and I can do like a pepperoncino sauce, and I've got 2. I'm saying days, what I really mean is meals, but I've got 2 meals worth of udon left. So that's all the food I got. But if anybody who's watching this wants to donate money for food or other life expenses, you know, feel free to click the link in the chat there. Anything is helpful, because I got nothing. I have absolutely no money left until I get paid, and by paid I mean the person pays for the game that they bought, because my paycheck was like not even enough to cover all my bills. So yeah. Oh, it's okay if you can't. I'm partly saying that for anybody who watches this later as well. Although, I guess if they're watching it later, they won't see the link in the chat. But they'll see the link in the description. Or in the... Well, they'll see the text in the chat. I don't know, I need to figure that out. I need to figure out how to put... well, not figure it out, I know how to figure it out. I just need to put the link into the YouTube chat. What I really need to do is actually set up a separate, like a PayPal account for the channel, which I think I used to have. Or no, I used to have a Patreon, but I don't really want to use Patreon anymore, because it's kind of like, I don't know, people don't, well, I could do Patreon, but I like the ability to just be like instantly like the instant kind of like donation kind of platform more. Maybe this way. Because I like kind of like the incremental small amount style more than the Patreon. The Patreon is something that's like great for like if you're doing like a podcast or something like that, which I do. I have done. I have done do. I have do done. I have been done doing. Yeah, I'm looking into Throne. It's on. I've got that pulled up, and I just have to do some research on it and figure out what I want to do with that. Okay, so there's just not. There's nothing in this room. Okay. I am looking into that. That's kind of next on my list of things to look into. That and also I'm looking into. I'm looking into. I'm looking into a place. I will not say this directly on because I'm going to put this on YouTube, but I am looking into another streaming platform, which would allow me to play games of a more adult nature. But I have to be very careful because there are laws and things like that in this country that I have to deal with. But I am looking into that. So that might be an option. And in that platform, there would be more, you know, instant, like, they have their own system for all that stuff. Oh, I mean, it's probably the place that I'm just not saying off the top, that I'm just not saying because I don't want, you know, to put that out there on YouTube right now. Since it's going on YouTube after. So it's probably the place that you're thinking of. We can chat later just in case it's not the place that you're thinking of, but it's probably the place that you're thinking of. Oh, I got a Discord message. Yeah, it's the place that you're thinking of. I've already looked into it. I've already made an account and everything. I just gotta like do the setup and like verification and all that kind of stuff, and then might be doing that soon. But I also have to, like I said, I also have to pay attention to the Japanese laws, which, you know. It does seem like that platform is pretty easy to just like. It seems like it's pretty easy to just start using if you already got like a setup for Twitch or whatever. So that's cool. Because I do kind of like my OBS setup that I've got here. I gotta fix the chat. Like the chat bots, the color thing is awful. I need to get a new chat script or whatever. But I just like threw the first thing in there that I could come up with, and it doesn't look great. I'm trying to figure out. I think I need to go the other side. Oh no, I remember now. I think here there is a hidden door if I wear the Mask of Eyes. Let's check and see. Could be wrong. Oh, yep, I was right. Okay. Cool. Going entirely off of memory, even though I have the guide or whatever, but I'm just kind of going off of memory right now. I'm just kind of streaming for fun. Oh, I found a dude. Oh. Is this Lutajima? Mita koto nai kao da ne kana. Oh, a face I haven't seen before. Warui ga omae ni amatteiru. Something about you don't look. I think it says like you don't look like a bad guy. Yeah, he doesn't. He says you don't look like a bad guy. Bad guy. My Japanese is not great. I should be better because I've lived here for like 12 years, but I don't read Japanese often, and I don't study because ADHD. Daijanai Guzo or Nakushi. Okay, so Taihen nanda. Basically like saying like, yeah, I got Daijina, important something. Daijina Guso? I don't know what Guso means actually. I'm gonna look that up. I'm kinda curious. Let's see here. Guso. No. So... Treat? To entertain? No, that's not right. It says gu soul. Yeah, it says to entertain. I don't know. Oh, Nakashima. Anyway, he's saying how he's like trapped in the. He got trapped in there. He was looking around. Maybe he was looking for some fun. That's what he was trying to say. And he got trapped. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Hey, go. Stop! I don't know why it does that. Okay. Do you have anything else for me, dude? I'm sure there's something I need to get from that dude later on, but... Whatevs. Put the mask of eyes back on. Take it back off so I don't get hit by enemies. Okay. Let's go back down a couple floors to where there was like that crossroads where I said there was 2 paths. We'll take the other path up. Cool. Healing. But yeah, I do want to do that because there are some games that I would love to play. I mean, it's not... there are some games that I would love to play that I can't really play on Twitch that I could play there. There's a lot of like work I'd have to do to kind of like, you know, deal with take precautions. I'll put it that way. But it is something I would like to do. Gotta make sure my personal life and the online life don't get too mixed up. If that makes sense. So I have to figure out what precautions I'm gonna take with that, but yeah. Okay, so on the other way. I got a heal potion. Yay. What's over here? I got the mirror. I've already had a mirror. Okay. And what's in here? I got the evil ring. Okay. I will need that later on. Okay. Now what do I do? I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at the guide again, try to remember what I'm supposed to do. I could go back to that guy. I don't think there's anything downstairs. No, there's nothing downstairs other than the prisons. I don't need that. Come on. Go through the doors. Okay. Being able to heal outside is really useful. Yoshimuraya. Yoshimuraya. I don't think I know that one. Yoshinoya? But that's not ramen. That's like, that's, other things. Yoshimuraya. Let's see here. Yoshimuraya. Ramen restaurant. Nishiku. Where in Nishiku is that? Where is that? Hiranumabashi? Whoa, where's... Oh, okay. That's down past... That's down past, Yokohama Station. What is Yoshimura? I mean, I see that it's like a ramen restaurant, according to this. But, like, why... What's famous about it or something? Yoshimura. Let's see here. Yoshimura. Is it just like famous ramen shop? It's affordability for how good it is. Okay. I feel like someone has told me about this shop. Because one of my students did a presentation on ramen shops. Oh, this looks pretty good. This does look pretty good. The thing is, though, and I have to try it and compare it to the place I go to, because there's a restaurant near me that's like extremely good, and I really, really like it. But this actually looks like a very similar style. And similar price too. About the same price. Yeah. Yeah, very similar style, very similar price too. So yeah, I'd have to check that out. The place near me. What is the place near me called? What is it called? I don't want to give away where I live, but... Oh, okay. Yeah. It's definitely not Yoshimura, yeah? But it does look really good. Like... Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. So, no. That... This is the place that I normally go to. That place looks so good. But honestly, that does look really similar in like the style and the way it's made to the Yoshimura place. And the price is almost the same. So it's something that I would try when I can. Like next time I'm in the Yokohama station area when school starts back. But as for like now, I would probably just stick with the place nearby me. Because, I mean, it's like I can walk to it. So, yeah. I don't remember what happens if I put on the evil ring. I think I die. I think the evil ring kills you. Yeah, it instant kills you. Cool. Oh, and I didn't save. Whoops. I forgot about that. Oh, now I have to put in disc A. Well, that was, I forgot. I forgot to, I see. You seem like you have perhaps been to Japan before. Let me put disc A back in. I forgot that I, like, didn't save before going into the tower, so that means we're back on disc A. So... Now we're back outside. Gobon's little hut. I do honestly really recommend the anime of this game. It's just a really good, it's a really good 90s, early 90s, or is it late 80s? It's like somewhere around like 89, 90. It actually might have been around the time of the PC Engine version, so probably like 90, 91, I'm guessing. Just like fantasy anime. Really great. Yeah, Japanese, English Discord servers. Yeah, I can... I've been a couple of them, in a couple that I'm no longer in. I know how that goes sometimes. I'm also not in... A long story I'm not going to go into. But anyway, yeah, so... I think... so I'm just going to show you real fast where we're at right now. It's like... I'll go back to here. So since you didn't see the earlier parts of this game, I want to show you. Right now we're on top of a mountain. And there's this shrine up here. There's this big shrine. Okay. And that was like the first major dungeon of the game. And then the second major dungeon of the game was a mine down on at the base below the mountain. Not in the mountain itself, but like just like a mine near the mountain area. And then the third dungeon, the big dungeon that we're at, is the tower. Darm Tower. Which is it's connected to the mountain. But it's like you can't actually see it in game. Because it's kind of off screen. They kept it off screen. But it's basically like, if you see this little section here and this house, the tower would be above it. And so, there is artwork of it though. So I'll show you what this looks like, because I want you to see what's going on here. You see we're like on the mountain kind of thing, right? And there's like this curved ledge here. And down below, what you're seeing is trees. That's supposed to be like trees, like a forest. And I love the image that this game is that this is a... Let me find a good... This book's not in colors. Let me find the color version of this image. I think I have a picture in here. Where'd that other book go? It has the color stuff. I have another book that has color images of this, I swear. Well, anyway, it's in the manual here, I'm pretty sure. So, let me just find that real fast. I'll show you. Where is that? Oh, here we go. So this is the map of the area we're at. They call it Ease, but that's like the game. Ease is the kingdom, but it's the ancient kingdom that's gone. And the actual land that we're at, this island, is called Esteria. And you can see at the bottom, this is like the port town. This is like kind of the main town that we start out in. And then you go up, and then over here is the village. And then this is the mountain. But as you can see, it's just like a ledge all the way around. It's basically a crater. And then there's the temple here, and then there's the big tower here. And what's happened is there used to be a whole mountain there with palaces and shrines and stuff, and it was like at the top was where the two goddesses and everyone lived, and they lifted it into the sky thousands of years ago. And so what you see is the crater that remains. So Ease 2 takes place in the sky, which is so cool. It's one of my favorite things about this game, is that like that pastiche of like an island in the sky, which I think do I have? I don't have it in here, but what I should do actually is, well, you know what? I'll save it. I could show you the opening to the game, but I'll save it. But what I will do is, there is in one of these books, there is, oh wow, you can see here an image of artwork of the kingdom lifting up into the sky thousands of years ago. So yeah, there's a ton of nice artwork for this series, and unfortunately, I wish this book was in, like, these parts were in color. But like, this game really does have a lot of great artwork. I'm not even sure if this is all official artwork. It might be. I've got a bunch of art books and music books and other things for this series as well in the other room, but yeah. Let's see. Is this based off of the... I think this guide in here is based off of the PC Engine version of the game. Because you can see in the town, like it's more like there's like pillars that go up to, leading up to the town and stuff like that. I mean, to the mountain and stuff like that. That is not in this version. Oh yeah, okay. Definitely see, look at the cutscene there. That is definitely the PC Engine version of the game. Well, it's not intended to be holographic. It just looks holographic because of the way it's shot, the way the photos are taken. But it does look really, really cool. Totally agree. Oh, here we go. This is the world of Ys 2. And I just love that. You're on a mountain up in the sky. And one of the things that I love about this that, like, people haven't really quite figured out about it is, like, people are always wondering, like, so there's an ice section of the game, and in Ys 2, where you're like going up and down cliff edges. In fact, it's called the Ice Ridge of Noltea. You can see here. And you enter this by going through a cave in the main town. You go through this cave and stuff, fight a boss, and then you end up in the Ice Ridge. And other versions of the other, like, things and stuff, they think that it's like on the top of the mountain or whatever. But this one kind of points out what I've always thought, which is that it's actually literally you're on the outside, under frozen edge of the mountain. Which, if you think about it that way, if you think that about the whole area is like you're like basically like climbing up and down like the outside ledge of the underside of a flying mountain in the sky, like one false move and you could go flying off. Like, it just makes it, like, the sense of danger way more intense. I mean, granted, it's hard to like, visualize that, so in-game, it doesn't really necessarily, like, look like that. But that's the idea that they were trying to get at. Because there's also, like, all these, like, there's these little stairs, and there's sections where you can, like, accidentally slide down, where, like, chutes and ladders, where you can't get back up. So, if you, like, slide down one, if you think about it from the sense of, like, you're looking at it, like, at the snow, but if you were looking at it from his direction, if you slide down a thing, like, you're seeing, oh my god, right? You're seeing, like, drop. So, I think that's cool. But, yeah, Ys 2 is a cool setting, being like in an island, like a mountain island floating in the sky. I think it's really cool. Ys 3 is also great. But yeah, the setting for East 2 is one of my favorite settings in this series. Even though East 3 is a more, I like enjoy the game a little bit more overall. Yeah. So, I think that's gonna be it for today. I do have East 3 with me. I could show you what that looks like, but I think I'm gonna save that for another day. Because I've been going at 3 hours and 33 minutes, and that's a great time to stop. If I'm careful, I can get it at 3 hours, 33 minutes, and 33 seconds right now. But I'm not gonna. But I'm gonna stop now, because it's 3 hours and 33 minutes. So thank you for watching. You can check this back on YouTube, follow, subscribe, all that fun stuff. You know, whatever. Like all the things. Thank you. Bye.